Welcome to my channel. I am Mysterious Death, Master of Horror. This is going to be part 5 for my Christmas horror. The movie that I watched is called Good Tidings. Came out in 2016. Runtime is an hour and 39 minutes. It was directed by Stuart W. Bedford, and it was also written by Stuart Giovanni Gentile and others. A homeless war veteran with a checkered past must rely on a side of himself once thought buried when he and his companions are targeted by 3 vicious psychopaths wearing Santa suits on Christmas Day. Stars Colin Murtaugh as Frank Rowland, Stu Jopa as Curly, Liam W. Ashcroft as Mo, Andrew O'Yonan as Reggie Bannister, Johnny Hurst as John Latham, Emma Hine as Mae Johnson, Marcella Hazel as Val, Claire Crossland as Roxy, Debbie Clitheroe as a homeless person, Alan Mole as Sam Baker, the main veteran in it that ends up fighting for his life and helping everyone out at the place. So we have, in the beginning, it shows some drunk guy getting dressed up as Santa, heading to his car, and he's attacked by 3 people with bags over their head. They're not in their Santa suits yet, and they're all grunting and they laugh, and they kind of remind me of Wrong Turn or Hills Have Eyes, Inbred Brothers, which it never really explains who they are. So that's just my theory on that. They end up decapitating this guy with an axe and playing with his head, tossing it around, and then putting it on this reindeer. And I guess there was some more Santa suits in this guy's trunk, so they each get a Santa suit. The biggest one is in charge, of course. One of them is always sucking on a candy cane, which he also later uses as a weapon, stabbing a guy's eye. But anyway, it cuts to, we see Sam, he's got like a bag of food and he's just finished running the trash, and he meets this one other homeless guy, and they start talking, and he brings them back to this building, which I don't know if it was like an abandoned, well, it's going to be sold, it's on the listing. It's a huge building, but it almost inside reminds me, a couple places remind me of like a courthouse setting, and there's also like cell bars, but they're not jail cells, they're just like closing in between the building, so I'm not really sure on that. But so there's all these homeless people that Sam had helped, and one in particular, or a couple, May, and then there's Roxy, who was a former drug addict, and he ended up helping her, and she's kind of questioning about his past because she doesn't know him too much. She's wondering how someone's like so nice and helping her and give her food and a place to stay, and not wanting to take advantage of her or sleep with her or anything like that. And we learn a little about his past, how he was in the war, and the reason why he's homeless is his daughter was kidnapped, and he kind of blamed himself, and his wife did. So now he's like on his own, helping other people. And the Santa Clauses, these crazy people that we have no idea where they are, chain the door shut and trap the people in there. They get a machete and acts. They start going after people, killing them, breaking their necks, slashing them. It's just total chaos. Some of them start to get away. Roxy is split up from Sam, and of course he wants to go rescue her. And I don't want to get too much into it. One point, like I said, the one Santa uses his candy cane as a weapon. And they break Sam's arm, and the one guy that Sam had brought cared about himself and turned on him and decided to try to trick him and team up with the Santa Clauses, but it didn't work out for him. And there's a few people that may survive. Like I said, it's just basically your Christmas slasher, lots of killing, battle for survival. So that's pretty much it. I don't really want to go too much into it, but definitely check it out. Lots of blood, bones breaking, all the stuff you want in a Christmas horror movie. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and have yourself a hell of a day.